Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome to 68 Special Episode 2. So in the last episode we talked about this. I'm not through talking about this. I'll come back to this in a future episode once I watch more of the content on this set. But today in episode 2 we're going to be reviewing the original 68 Special album, which I now own. I love the artwork on this. Obviously the If I Can Dream suit. There's that. Now there is writing on this, but it's not bad writing. So, as of now, the editing on this album I think is really good. Now I would have preferred like the gospel medley. It is edited down quite a bit, because it's albums don't have unlimited, vinyl records don't have unlimited runtime. So, but that's really the only negative of this. Apologies for the background noise. It says LPM on which usually means mono, but it says on the back here, right here, recorded in stereo. So, yeah, various photos from the special. Now in episode 3, I'm going to be talking about this book, which I might go ahead and film episode 3 today. So go and get that recorded. And then just have it set schedule. I don't know. I'm gonna rank this. I'm gonna rank this 9 out of 10. So, like I said, the original special album. Now, the sound quality on this is really good, by the way. This album, now we do get the Heartbreak Hotel, Hound Dog Ultra Cut medley on here. If everybody want me to do a shorter version, Jailhouse Rock, Love Me Tender, Can't Fall in Love, also Lottie Miss Claudie, the Troubled Guitar Man opening. We get Where Could I Go with the gospel medley. We get this Blue Christmas One Night medley, Memories, and we have the Nothingville medley, which I didn't know. That some of that content was on the original album, and which is Nothingville, Big Boss Man, Guitar Man, Little Egypt, and then the Troubled Guitar Man, and then If I Can Dream. So obviously not everything that was recorded for the special appears on this, and there's been tons of releases on the comeback special. Obviously, I actually just obtained this LP recently, as I'm down to just one LP left that I need to find. I'm not going to tell you guys what that is. You guys can figure that out if you've seen my older videos. Yeah, anyway, I might go ahead and talk a little bit about the book to extend this video out. So, anyway, this is an awesome book. I recommend this if you guys ever come across this. I got this copy at Barnes & Noble. There's a lot of awesome, and it's actually written by Steve Bender. I'm not going to flip through all of it, but I'm just going to give you guys a little look at some different things in here. This is really cool. I think this is awesome right here. Hold on, let me hold it up here. Like sketches of the sets and stuff. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm just going to show you some of the cooler things. Try not to damage this. This is an awesome book. Here's a picture of Elvis and the director Steve Bender. It's pretty cool. A lot of awesome information in here. I think this is really cool. Let me go back a minute. There's a nice picture of a Sunset Boulevard sign. No pun intended, because we now have the Sunset Boulevard box set. Here's some pretty cool photos. And Steve Bender talks about like stories like behind the scenes and a lot of stuff about the Colonel in here. Like how Colonel really wanted that Christmas song in here. I'm trying to find some. Yeah, here's a pretty cool shot. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I highly recommend if you guys ever come across this. I've seen this at like Ollie's, and surprisingly recently I think I saw this at an Ollie's bargain outlet recently. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. But anyway, like I said, oh, here's an interesting photo here of the Let Yourself Go segment. Really cool, a lot of cool photos in here. I actually had a second copy of this, but I decided to donate it because I don't need 2 copies of this. I only want 1. I just love the cover art on this. Anyway, that's talking about the book. We'll go more into depth on that with that book in a future episode of this series. Anyway, the main point of today's episode was reviewing this album. So what do you guys think of the original album? So yeah, and then also once I watch more of the set, which I'll probably watch more of the I'm probably gonna watch the sit down shows tonight. So yeah, well that's all for this video. I will see you guys in the next